This will be my first flight with the Eachine P51D Miss Helen Edition Sub-250g 500mm Wingspan 2S Brushless Warbird with it completely tuned out. So I am really happy with the way this aircraft is handling now. So as soon as I have the opportunity, I will publish a setup file for this. So if you guys are interested in it, I've seen where a few of you have already pulled the trigger on it. I want to thank you much for using my affiliate link when you did that. I saw that it saved you quite a bit of money with the coupon code, so that is much appreciated. You save a lot of money with that coupon code, guys. I think for what they paid for it, they got it for a steal. But I had a little negative reflex in the elevator because it was always pushing up on me, and so I've put the elevator into a completely neutral position now in full manual mode, and I've attached a US penny right underneath that access panel for the motor mount, and that way that's 2.5 grams of nose weight on it. And I like the way that it's handling now, and that way I can have a neutral balance on my elevator. So I think that it was just slightly tail heavy, and now I absolutely love the way it's handling. I've got it completely tuned. So let's launch it. Okay, we are in full manual mode. Just a great flying and handling little Warbird. Look at that. That is sweet. Can you guys believe that this is flying in full manual mode? And I decreased the expo on my elevator a little bit because it felt a little mushy. Ailerons feel good, but the elevator felt a little mushy. I couldn't believe I only had 20% expo in the elevator, and I cut that down to 15. That is just fantastic. They really did a fantastic job with this plane. I didn't even have to change any of the linkage on it. That astounds me. This is the first, I think this is the absolute first microplane like this that I haven't had to significantly adjust the linkage to get it smoothed out for full manual mode on a hobby grade transmitter. So I am really impressed with their default setup on this plane, and in full manual mode is the way I like to fly it, guys. It is that smooth in full manual mode with a hobby grade TX. It's just amazing. This is as smooth in full manual mode as my 750mm Wingspan P51D, and it's a lot bigger, a lot heavier bird than this one. So I think it flies, and I think it handles like a much bigger aircraft. It's just so cool. What do you guys think of that? I think if I make a mod to it, I think that the only mod I'm going to make with this plane is, I think I might try to adapt a non-breakaway prop on it. You know, I'd like to see this is a 4.8 inch 4-blade prop that they've got on there, and it works really well. Works absolutely fantastic. But I'm just wondering, with a 2-blade prop, you know, a 5-inch, like a 5x3 2-blade prop, you never know until you try. Is that great handling, or is that great handling? You never know till you try. So I might do that just to see with a 5x3 prop, true blade, you know, permanently mounted on the motor instead of having it break away. And not that I don't, it's not that I don't like the breakaway props. They come in really handy, and I have not had this one come off while I was flying it, but you do need to smooth it out. Both props so far have had quite a bit of vibration in them, so you really need to balance them so that you're going to get full power, yeah, and so it's going to be quieter and more efficient, and so that vibration doesn't also affect the gyro, you know what I mean? But that is absolutely fantastic. In full manual mode. I can't get over that. I can't get over that. This plane is definitely in my picks for best sub 250 gram planes. It's just it's an amazing little plane. And using that coupon code, I think what you get it for, I think it's an absolute steal. Let's see, I don't know if I've done any roller coaster turns with it yet. There we go. Okay, I'm starting to get my haptic. So I guess I've bragged on this plane enough. And I am so happy that I've got this tuned out and handling just the way I want. It's just a joy to fly, and I got a walker coming, so I guess this is a pretty good timing. There we go. I'm gonna go around. Going around. I had a little bit too much speed coming in. Alright, let's try this again before they get here. Hop, a skip, a bounce. But I'm glad it didn't flip over. Man, what a fantastic little Warbird, guys. And if you use that coupon code, you're going to get it for a steal. I didn't realize how much of a discount they were giving with that coupon code. But absolutely amazing little plane. Stay tuned. I will try and put my setup file together as soon as I can and publish that on TinkerzLab along with some tips. If you want to use these batteries that I'm using, and believe me, they'll supply all the power that this system is going to need. It's a GNB 2S 350 milliamp hour 60C LiPo that weighs 20 grams. With the adapter, it'll put it at about 22. But I'll have links to these in the show notes. I think I purchased them in a 4-pack. I've got 4 of them. I think I purchased them in a 4-pack along with those XT30 to JST connectors. So I will put links to both of those as well as the plane in the show notes. So stay tuned for the publication of the setup file. I'll see if I can get that done by early next week, or the next weekend, maybe at the latest. But just a phenomenal flying little plane. I still can't believe how well this plane handles in full manual mode. I mean, I launched it in fully stabilized mode before I made my first turn. I switched it into full manual mode, and then I put it into fully stabilized mode when I was making my approach. And other than that, I had it in full manual mode the whole time that I had it in the air. Absolutely fantastic little plane. Alright, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the air.